And welcome to the second men's match of the evening between the Scarborough Sharks and the Condors. Scarborough Sharks hot off a 4-4 draw against Phoenix. Surprised many in that performance, scoring a late equaliser through the number 10 on the court now, Josh Chevelle. And the Condors bounced back from some early poor season form with a convincing win against Futsal. It was Brian Santabanez, the opposite number 10 actually, who was the hero in that game. He scored a hat-trick. And just running through the lineups today, it's Flynn Nolan alongside Matt Ustazen, Spiro Nenadic and Josh Chevelle on the bench.
Just quickly, we're just going to interrupt. That's definitely Brandon Ustazen.
Oh, it's Brandon Ustazen.
We don't want any offence early.
They look too alike, but my eyesight at the old age of 20 is really letting me down, but we'll correct that. It's Brandon Ustazen. On the bench, Gareth Chevelle, Matt Ustazen, Bharat Jarjar, Michael Middleton, Matteo Rilotta, and Mani Harahiru, Jigar Hingraja in net. And for the Condors, it's Cristobal Zuniga in between the sticks with the number 7, Gonzalo Collazo, Brian Santabanez, Diego Gonzalez, and Javier Pinares. And on the bench, just the two subs, Pablo Vargas, Sergio Hernandez. And I didn't see Oslan Escobar there to my left. As Nenadic, he looks for the ball through, but it's intercepted by Santabanez. And Pinares with that outside of the foot through ball for Gonzalez, but it's given away. And now Nolan with some space to shoot, but it's blocked by Santabanez. And off to a flying start already. A game in what many would consider two evenly matched sides, both with a reasonable chance at making finals this season. However, in a league as unpredictable as this one, nothing can come easy. That was shown earlier with the Andinos upset over the Cobras. And as I say that, Santabanez off the post. Sharks get away with one there. Now they're away through Nolan. Good feet to cut inside, but he leases out to Collazo. And Gonzalez driving forward, but his shot blocked by Nenadic. And now Chevelle. And a ball through, but it's intercepted by Gonzalez. Pinares shoots from distance. And Hingraja allows that one to run. He'll get it back. Hingraja to Chevelle, who looks down the byline for Nenadic, but headed clear by Santabanez. Who stays in Nolan, Chevelle, Nenadic, and that's a great move from Spiro Nenadic, but Cristobal Zuniga is equal to the shot. Gonzalez, and he looks long for Collazo, but to no avail on this occasion. And as usual, I'm joined in the commentary box by Luke Ross. Luke, what are your thoughts on the game so far?
It's been a good start. Obviously, we've just seen a bit of Spiro, the hero, magic on our near side. But I think Sharks will be with the momentum at the moment, although Condors did get a win, but Sharks just finished last week's win against title favourites, Phoenix Futsal Club, on such a high note with a free kick goal from Josh Chevelle in the dying seconds to win the game. Draw the game, but it felt like a win at the time for the Sharks. And here he is, Josh Chevelle! And he's looking like he's continuing his form from last week. Obviously, it's important to note that neither of these teams did make finals last season, I should say. So they've definitely got something to prove this season. And with the likes of Spiro Nenadic coming into the side for the Sharks and Flynn Nolan back as well after an ACL injury recover. While we take that, we've got a counter-attack from the Condors, and That really should have been finished there by the number 10, Santa Bays. That was a good chance, but it was a great breakaway from the Condors captain Gonzalez. And as we say that, great! That was a beautiful counter-attack there from the Scarborough Sharks. A nice little reverse ball by Flynn Nolan through the legs of the Condors defender and Matthew Stazen, who's come on for his first minutes of the game. Forces a good save. The Condors shot stopper, Cristobal Zuniga. Josh Javel with a quick snapshot there. No problem for the Condors keeper as they look to launch their own attack. And Santabarnes takes a shot. Hingragia gets to the second attempt, and that's a nice little breakaway there. Spiro Nenendic having none of it as Pineres was running through. Flynn Nolan composing the ball. Rumours of Flynn Nolan travelling to Sydney after training with the state team on Tuesday, I heard. So we love a rumour. Any rumours that you guys have got, let us know in the comments. Nolan over the top. What a ball, Chevelle! Oh, that was a great ball there by Flynn Nolan. Gonzalez goes long, trying to find Colazo. Just over him, he's a dangerous target. It's Gonzalez, Colazo. Gareth Chevelle, he's just checked on. Estazen, Matthew gives that away. Pineres to Gonzalez, wide. He cuts in. Pineres, Gonzalez. And that's over the bar. So, for some of you that haven't seen the number 11 Javier Pineres play before, he plays his outdoor football with Maddington White Eagles in the Amateur Premier League. He'll be playing in the State League next season. Amir Gazder, I can confirm. John Goodlich is coaching the state team. It's not really a rumour. Let's try for some better. Back with play, Santabarnes. He gives it down to Gonzalez, who plays a nice ball down the line there to Vargas, who's just come on for his first minutes. That's a hefty tackle there from Santabarnes. Gareth Chevelle wasn't happy. Josh Chevelle slowing the game down. That was a good idea, but not enough whippage on that one from Josh Chevelle. Well defended there, Josh Chevelle. He's played every minute of this game so far. He's another one who will be going away to Sydney in January with the state team. A very accomplished futsal player, Josh Chevelle. I've had the privilege of playing with him a few times and I enjoyed every time I'm on the court with him. Some say we even look alike. If you think so, let us know. Gareth Chevelle, his brother, we don't look anything alike. He looks up, plays to his brother Josh, who plays inside to Matthew Stazen. So it's been all Scarborough Sharks here, really. A lot of shots, but Cristobal Zuniga hasn't really been troubled overly in the Condors goal. Harvey Pineres. That's a beautiful flick over Matthew Stazen's foot and doesn't quite eventuate to anything, but good intent there from the Condors number 11. Josh Chevelle, he looks up, thinks better of playing the ball to Matthew Stazen. Barat Jar Jar, he's just checked in for his first minutes, the Scarborough Sharks target. Some call him Chris Rocky version 2. That's a beautiful ball. Ustazen and Chevelle. Oh, that was great link-up play between Ustazen and Chevelle. Gareth Chevelle cuts that one up with his head well. He looks up. Here's a PLOS ball. And Zuniga collects that one rather easily, but that's probably more down to his height than a lack of a good ball from Gareth Chevelle. He's done well. He's done well again there defensively. Josh Travell's checking out for his first minutes of the game. And Matteo Rellotta checks in. The lawyer, some call him. Here he is. The lawyer's on the ball. He looks up dictating the play like he dictates the courtrooms. Gareth Travell. Wise to Rellotta. He gives it away there. You won't be happy with that. Jar Jar got a slap in the face for his troubles. Pineres keeping the ball while he's trying to dictate the play. Vargas. And that's somehow Javier Pineres has run across the court and off his own ball and got it. He's definitely started this game well. I think Condors will definitely benefit from having somebody as good on the ball as he is. Flynn Nolan. He'll take this side ball here. Plays it back to Ustazen. Great ball there by Nolan. We love a physical contest here, and it started now, as Condors always seem to play hard, play fair. Nolan. Back to Brandon Ustazen. He chips it forward. Zuniga does well. Vargas. Probably an unnecessary step over there, but that's two touch. And it hasn't been given. So, in fairness, nobody from the Sharks actually contested that. And I think Zuniga knows. He's telling him now. But Condors probably got away with that one there. I only heard one call of the two touch there, and that was from Hingragia. Rellotta, he's got time with the ball roll, checks out, and that was unfortunate from Matteo Rellotta. Santabanas plays it into Jar Jar, and then mixes him, probably in the wrong space, and Brandon Ustazen out of nowhere did well to create that chance himself. Just using his pace. Nolan! Oh, made some good contact with that. That one ended up sailing wide, but if the Nolan can get one of them on target, not many keepers in the state will save them shots. Zuniga didn't really have many options there. He's just thrown it to nobody in particular. Not a bad option. Nenendic. He looks up. He's taken his time on the ball. He's done well, and he's played a beautiful 1-2 with Brandon Ustazen. And his final ball's let Nenendic down there. But it was a nice idea. We've got a rogue shin pad in the middle of the court. Santabanas checks Spirit Nenendic, but he stays with him. And Nenendic, the unit, gets in the way there and forces Condors back, and he probably needs to go to his man as a nice little sharp toe poke there from Sergio Hernandez. Hingragia had to make a bit of a sharp save. He stays and blocks that shot. Vargas. Santabanes plays it wide. Nenendic, he was pressed and passed the ball out. And referee Tom Claver's not having it, as the Condors Vargas has to pull his sock up, because the game would be greatly affected if they weren't high. So a few times Condors have played back to Zuniga, and he's not the most accomplished with his feet, or definitely not as accomplished as he is with his hands. So Sharks won't mind that when Condors are playing back to him. Nenendic, he defended that well. using his body, he's just using his frame. Here he is again, Spirin Nendic, beautiful ball, Rolota, but he gives it away. We've got a counter-attack coming on here from Sergio Hernandez, and a toe poke from Vargas. Definitely didn't need to rush that shot, had more time than he perhaps thought. And then Nendic goes wide to Josh Travell. Oh, and that's a good call there from referee Ton Claver, as that was definitely a handball. And if you guys tuned in last week, you'll see Josh Travell, the mastermind from free kicks, we could say. And I think he's got a fresh haircut as well. So he'll be hoping to score a goal here for the cameras. Flynn Nolan standing over it too. And Travell, he steps over it. Nolan on the right. Good contact, but Gonzalez blocked well. Putting his body on the line for his club. And an interception of Travell. He puts it wide after a giveaway there from Vargas, who was probably just a bit casual on the ball. Travell had the chance. Sharks definitely won't want to make these chances cost them. They need to start putting one away. And Spirin Nendic makes us Gonzalez for the second time. He won't be happy there, the Condors captain. He's got a bright smile on his face. Vargas chips it forward. Ingragia at the second attempt. Gets that one. Ingragia, that's a beautiful throw. Travell wanted Nendic to go with him, but Travell wins it back. That was a great press from Josh Travell. I think he learnt that away with his time at the West Coast Cobras in Brisbane. He's become a much better player since coming away. I don't think it's a coincidence. The number 10 from Scarborough Sharks, who's been lighting up this league for some years now. And Ustazen, that's a beautiful ball. Nolan, he probably should have taken a touch, as he was always coming away there from goal. But I'd say this quartet of players, Sharks are their best four. So if they're going to score a goal, it's clear they want one before half time, probably to just stem the flow and get themselves up. And in fairness, they have dictated all the play, and I'd say that's probably due to the fact that Condors are playing with a much different team than what we're used to. Gonzalez the mainstay, but it's really him and Calazo who are the ones who we see week in, week out. But I'm not sure where a lot of their players are. Obviously Zuniga's in the goal as well. The Sharks are pressing high and forcing the Condors into a lot of issues. And really they're just kicking it out to nobody. And as we say that, Hengragia's throw goes out too. And Colazo, that's a beautiful spin. And, that goes wide. That probably looked closer than it actually was. The Sharks didn't seem too worried. Yeah. And as I've just... we'll go back to that thought in a second as... Right, Jar Jar, this is a game for goalkeepers who do seem to be playing their own little game of pinball, just throwing it back and forth to each other. As we say that, we have a nice little shot there from Bharat Jar Jar. He drills that one. Jar Jar again. And he won't be watching that one back as that borderline hit the roof. And this is probably a good chance for the Scarborough Sharks to press, as it was. And Bharat Jar Jar pressed Gonzalez well, and he had to pass it out to nobody in particular. Brandon who stays in at the back. Chips it forward. Bharat Jar Jar just can't make his touch stick, but he's done well. The number 14 this season, scoring a few good influential goals. As now the Condors look to get some play of their own. Colazo, he comes back. Gives it to Vargas, who's played a lot of minutes. Nice play there from Colazo and Gonzalez. And Bharat Jar Jar says, get out, when in doubt, kick it out. Spirin Nendic Well done there by Nenendic, using his body. He's played really well. So is Josh Travell and Ustazen. Ustazen, nice touch there to Barat Jar Jar. He plays the back to Spirit and Nenendic. Nenendic was trying to play into Ustazen. Well defended there by, I believe it was Gonzalez. Travell. Step over, nice. He's been watching Ali Milham. Drags his shot wide. And a bit of confusion here. Referee Albert has given the corner. The Condors boys don't agree with him. They need to get back and defend. Sharks probably could have used that to their advantage. Instead they blaze another one over the bar. So Nigo, that's a beautiful throw. Pinares did well. Travell probably did better. As Josh Travell gives it away there. Gonzalez, he gives it inside to Colazo. Nice defense there by Gareth Travell. And again, he's putting in the work there. The Scarborough Sharks veteran. Ingragia, he's got it. I dare say he's going to throw it to Barat Jar Jar. He didn't. Good communication there from Gonzalez. He gives it to Colazo. Pinares. Makes his Jar Jar. Probably not the wisest avenue going back inside. Gonzalez gives it to Pinares. Colazo's battling with Jar Jar. Jar Jar wins this one. And we've now got a 2-on-2 with 18 seconds left. Ustazen, he's calming the play down. Are they going to work a shot here? Josh Travell's got away with one, and he's just put his shot just wide. Gareth Travell heads that one. 4 seconds left. Ingragia, and I think they're going to run out of time. And that is half-time in this game between the Scarborough Sharks and the Condors Futsal Club. 0-0. We'll quickly just run through some stats. So, possession, Scarborough are all over them at the moment with 56%, but not making it count much. And 22 shots Scarborough Sharks have had with 12 on target. So that probably tells you Ziniga's had a good game. Ingragia in the Sharks end hasn't had too much to do with just the 2 shots on target for the Condors boys. So I think we'll just quickly go to a quick break and we'll be back with you for the second half.
And after a quick half-time break, we're back already. Scores still locked at 0-0. But what a game we have in our hands. I think many watching would say they're not quite sure how that's still been the case. It's first opportunity of the second half coming the way of the Condors. That one flashing past at the back post is Flynn Nolan up at target now. He's forced back to Gareth Travell, the lawyer. Nolan. And back to a lot of the lawyer who just slow the tempo down. And Nolan down the line, but it's a rare loose pass from the Sharks, number 15, or rather 8. It's Middleton, out at the feet of Chevelle, who gives it to Rollotta, down the line for Nolan. Nolan looks for a back roll, but doesn't make a clean connection. Gonzalez, he looks diagonally across the court, but it's a loose pass by the captain, Chevelle. Nolan, a big chance now! But Zuniga stands tall and saves with his feet. Rollotta in the middle for Nolan, who looks for a turn down the line, but the Condors have won it back. And the ball through for Penarez. A dangerous opportunity for the Condors, but Middleton saved it. A good save with the left arm. And Rollotta turns out of trouble. Nolan. Rollotta in the middle, and he knocks it back for Chevelle. Matthew stays in. Back to Rollotta. Now Nolan. Nolan's ball looking to split the Condors defense, but pass hit too heavy as the number 3 Hernandez on now, and he's involved with the play immediately. As Middleton goes long, and Eustachen's all alone, but he couldn't bring it down. Now Penarez, one end of the court to the other. This is a big chance for the Condors. Middleton tips it onto the woodwork, and now Sharks up the other end on the counter. Both sides have to be careful at not getting caught on the break, because just like that, the Condors are away, and Penarez is causing all the problems at the moment. But Middleton sweeps his line. And now Chevelle, Nolan, Rollotta, Chevelle back to Nolan. And down the line for Eustachen, who plays it back to Nolan.
Come back, yes!
Rollotta now. Gives it back to Nolan. And Chevelle at target, that's got to be a foul, nothing called. Chevelle was held back and he's not happy. I wouldn't be either. Penarez. Chevelle coming in hard, and at that time the foul's been given. Chevelle throws his arm in disgust, and the Condors take it quickly. Penarez! But Middleton! And again Middleton! A good double save from the number 76, who's just come on in this second half. Chevelle passed one, and passed another. And Sanson Banez gets the golden eyeing block in, and it looks like Middleton's hurt, and Garage are forced to come back on. But he's done his job there, Middleton. A couple of smart saves, and that one looked goal bound. Penarez still causing all the problems for the Sharks. Nolan, is that a foul? Nothing called. I'm not sure what the refs are watching. Nanadic, Charger, Chevelle looking for the return ball. Still Chevelle, a dummy of the foot. And that one behind for a corner. Nanadic, he fires. That one blocked by Penarez. Who will break the deadlock first? Both teams with plenty of chances at either end already this half. And Chevelle with another one, but blocked by the Condors defense once again. And that's a poor ball by Nolan, and Penarez is on the attack now. Can he finish? Middleton once again with the save. And I'm not sure what happened there, but nevertheless, I think it might have been Nenadic off the line. Santabanez. And that shot there by the number 9, Escobar. Middleton goes long to Charger, who's up top of target. Can he turn? And that's a great goal by Charger. A turn on the volley. Bangs it into the top corner. The Sharks take the advantage, or take the lead. A 1-goal advantage now, and you've got to say it was coming. A goal was coming, that's for sure. Both sides with opportunities, but the Sharks are the first one to break the deadlock as a late challenge there by the goal scorer. Colasso, he'll be looking for a quick response, and he gets the call. Condors with a free kick. And an acute angle they'll have to shoot from. But will they look to work it? No, they look to go for the direct shot, and it's blocked by the wall. Now Oosthuizen's in a race with Santabanez. And that ball blocked by Chevelle. Oosthuizen can go alone, and he does! That one just trickling past the back post. Oosthuizen did well to cut onto his right and get the shot off as Zuniga goes long. But can't get beyond Nenadic. He's been stellar at the back for the Sharks today. And Santabanez, that ball rolling through. And now Chevelle can't get beyond Escobar, and now Colasso. His shot narrowly missing. A long ball to Charger. Can he repeat his heroics of moments earlier? Not quite. Chevelle. Nenadic in the middle. Charger. Nenadic. Chevelle. Two veterans at the back for the Sharks, and Nenadic. It's a good ball forward. But Charger can't get it under control. And the rolling foul called against the Condors as Escobar over the top looking for Hernandez. Ball spills loose. It is behind for a corner. And the Condors with a chance. Colasso fires over the bar. Middleton goes long, but it's intercepted by Santabanez. And Colasso, and he shoots, but that one over the bar. And Chevelle, ball in the middle for Nolan. He's in a tussle, and Nolan looks like he got thrown around. He's won the foul. Colasso with the challenge. It's one Chevelle off for another. And we saw a set piece scored last week from a similar position on the opposite side of the court, but they had the exact same setup as this. Nolan and Oosthuizen over the ball with Chevelle out wide. But Nolan opts for something a little bit more direct this time. That one's blocked by the wall. 10 minutes to go in this match. Can the Sharks hold on? Similar situation last week with them leading the Condors with 10 minutes to go. And that ball's given away. Vargas driving forward, but Nenadic too strong. Colasso will settle. Santabanez. Vargas shoots off target. Middleton to Chevelle. Vargas. Santabanez down the line. Vargas with the back heel. And now Chevelle got Ustazen in support. But Ustazen fires over. A well-worked move. Santabanez. And Nenadic in a tussle with Colazo. The foul's gone the way of the Condors, and there was a hold by Nenadic. I think Tom Claver's got it right. Now a chance well within scoring range. The Condors want a timeout. And it looks like they're going to get it. A chance to discuss a pre-rehearsed set piece maybe. And they'll need it to come off now more than ever. 8 minutes left in the match, and the Condors still trail by 1 goal thanks to that Barat Jar finish, who's opened the scoring for the Sharks 2 weeks in a row now. 2 goals from similar scenarios. But last week, it wasn't enough to be. The difference is around the 8-metre mark, the goals came pouring in for Phoenix, and despite the Sharks leading for a majority of the match, they were forced to dig deep and pull something out of nothing. They won't want a repeat. However, for the Condors' sake, they would love something similar, as it looks like it's Escobar on the ball. Vargas in support, and Santabanez, who I think will be the one shooting. And that's a great goal by Santabanez, right into the corner. The timeout paid off, the set piece paid off, and just as we were talking about it, 1-1, game on. Santabanez has set the league alight this season. He's got a hat-trick last game, and he's got his 4th in 2 matches with that power drive into the bottom corner. Not much Middleton could have done, but now it's on the Sharks to respond. Is down the line, Colazo, Vargas, and Zuniga goes long. It looks like it clipped the ceiling on the way through. He stays in. Chevelle. Jar, first time ball inside. And will we see either team risk it for the win with the 5th man? Only time will tell. And a long ball, Chevelle. Chevelle looking for the ball to Jar, which is found him eventually. However, a little tussle, and Ustazen forced to put that one into touch. Just under 7 minutes remaining now. Nothing to separate these two sides. Will we have a draw? Can Jar create something again? Pineras wins it back. Santabanez is running off him, and he's got another chance, but Middleton makes the save. Chevelle, Ustazen looking for the return ball, and Chevelle has gone in hard and strong and got the reward as Escobar checks off to the bench. The captain, Gonzalez, back on, and the Condors are on 5 fouls. Can the Sharks draw a 6? Escobar, Vargas rather. Pineras cuts inside, but cleared by Jar. And we've just been informed by the referees that neither side is on 5 fouls. Condors are on 4. Air horn was blown by mistake as Middleton goes long, and Chevelle, he just couldn't get the flick on. Now Santabanez skips the challenge from Chevelle, but takes it out of bounds. Nolan back to Chevelle. And now to Josh Chevelle. Nolan, can he lay it off to Josh Chevelle? The return ball to Nolan. And Pinarez causing problems constantly, but Jar defends well. However, still, Pinarez gets a hold of it, and Vargas Gonzalez fires over the bar. And a rolling foul against Red. So the Condors are on 4 fouls now, both sides on 4 fouls, and Nenadic, this game being played oh so quickly, it's hard to keep up. As the foul there on Nolan by Pinarez. In fact, Tom Claver was pointing the other way, but looks like Sharks will get the decision. Now I think they are on 5 fouls. So the Condors got to be careful. Just under 4 minutes left. And Chevelle, the set piece specialist, lays it off to Nolan, who fires in to Santabanez. Nolan in the middle, Jar, and he snatches brace, Nenadic, and a last-ditch effort from Santabanez to stop Nenadic getting the shot off. And now Sharks got to transition quickly. Pinarez has stayed forward, but his loose touch sees possession turnover once again. And under 3.5 minutes remaining now. Nolan, a good spin. Still Flynn Nolan. The Condors do enough. And it looks like they're just sending Pinarez high. Here's their outlet, and a good one at that. He gets the better of Nenadic, but stands him up in the end, and still going Pinarez, Santabanez. A good save by Middleton. He's played very well since coming on in Gus Gonzalez. But that one blocked behind for a quarter.
And Gonzalez's shot drags wide there. So with 2 minutes 32 seconds remaining on the clock, the Scarborough Sharks are about to call a timeout on our near side when they get the opportunity. But with 2 minutes now remaining and stop clock territory has just been entered, I think it's going to be a cagey finish. This really could go either way, as they both had chances to win it. I'd say Scarborough Sharks have been guilty of missing a few, but Condors on that 5th foul. As Pinarez plays a nice reverse point to Gonzalez. He just about works his feet. Vargas. Oh, Middleton. Watch that one go wide, and here we are, Scarborough Sharks calling their timeout. So 1 minute 38 left on the clock. Is it going to be the X factor of Chevelle and Flynn Nolan, or will Pinarez, Gonzalez and co get over the line, or will we end in a stalemate? I think this one really could go either way. So we're just listening to Tom Lynch on the Scarborough Sharks bench. He's letting us know they want to draw their foul, it sounds like, and Condors have got a rep for giving away silly fouls at silly moments. It cost them a place in the finals last season. So will they have learnt from their mistakes? We're about to get going here. Middleton, he throws forward to Spiro. Nenendic, and he puts that in the back of the net! Spiro, the hero, Nenendic, with a beautiful finish and a great throw by Michael Middleton. He'll be happy with that one. We'll just check this one on the replay. As we can see, Middleton throws it forward. And Spiro Nenendic turns and finishes. And we're back live with play now. And Scarborough Sharks won't want to let this one slip now, after they have lost points from positions that they should have won from already this season. Who stays, and he's been Megs. Colazzo shoots near post. Middleton down well. Colazzo to Pineres. He goes wide. Gonzalez! What a save by Michael Middleton. He's played very well. Santabarnes, he puts that one over. Middleton, he can throw long again. Middleton, that's a nice throw. Risk versus reward there was definitely into contention. And Pineres, he comes away with it after taking off his stays. And Harvey Pineres, Middleton again. He's got to be in contention for man of the match. He's played unreal. And Gonzalez again just goes over the bar. So again, Condors, they've had their chances too. And with 55 seconds left, of course there is stop clock, but I have a feeling Sharks are just going to hold on. Josh Travell, he's played well. I think Condors have got to roll the dice now. Then Nenendic wins the header, and we've got a 2v1. This has got to be a goal. They've got to finish it. Stazen, he puts it wide. Matthew Stazen. That had to be a goal. Santabarnes chips it forward to Pineres. Nenendic, he goes up. He hits the roof. All the experience of Spiro Nenendic. He would have expected to do better there. Santabarnes. It's come through to Middleton. They need to find the outlet in Josh Javell here. They have. Javell holds that up, but he doesn't. Colazzo's come away with it. 3v2. This would be a good time for a Scarborough Sharks foul. 18 seconds remaining. Pineres. Josh Javell again. Expert. Who stays in? He can just hold this ball up and let the clock run down. He doesn't need to go forward. He wants to. And he's given Condors one last chance. There's nothing left. And that's it. Diego Gonzalez and co have gone down to a Spiro Nenendic last minute winner. So that was a great game of futsal. I definitely enjoyed that, and I've been enjoying Scarborough Sharks more and more each week. So goals from Spiro Nenendic and Bharat Jarjar, and the single goal from Santabarnes wasn't enough to get the Condors boys over the line. As the Scarborough Sharks run out 2-1 winners, they'll be over the moon with that one. And we'll quickly run through some stats. Scarborough Sharks had 37 shots, 20 on target, so they peppered the goal. And Condors did catch up in the last few minutes with 31 shots and 13 on target. But Middleton was excellent in that second half, pretty much saving everything at him. And we will see you in a few minutes for the Phoenix Futsal Club women against the Northern Hawks.